All right. Do that shit later. Excuse my French. Hold on. Let me record. What's good, man? We in the stock room. Stocks rise and stocks fall. Yes, sir. Can't find my tripod, so bear with me on the tipping that camera, man. And then I gotta figure out how to get that light off that. Just gonna go right here. All right, what's good, man? It's Tommy G, and this is the Critic versus the People. I am the critic, and you are the people. Y'all know it's Tuesday, man, so it's time to get active. We in the stock room where stocks rise and stocks fall. And let's see what stock rise to fell this week. Last week we did Eddie Murphy. It was a 5 out of 5, and the people had spoken. He stays a 5 out of 5. It's gold level. One of those guys. His birthday is April 3rd. So 5 out of 5 for Eddie Murphy. Nike Air Max 1s. Got the golden eye 007 joints. I gave them a 4 out of 5, and the people had spoken, and they stay a 4 out of 5, man. So, I've been pretty spot on pretty much my ratings, and people are rocking with it. So, hey, Slice movie, I gave it a 2 out of 5. And the people that spoken has risen, has it fell. It stays about the same. It's still dirt, 2 out of 5. The NCAA finals, the men and the women's. We talking about the whole championship series. Y'all know the WNBA just happened. Shout out to Paige. She's a Dallas. Forgot the name of our squad, but she in Dallas. We got Dallas. They moving to Dallas now. So shout out to her. We had the number 1 pick. We got another girl. And shout out to Zay Green, man. That's one of my partner's daughters. She was drafted, I think she was drafted 36. But big shout out to Zay Green with the Alabama. She's an Alabama shooting guard. And she hard too, man. She was a McDonald's All-American in high school. I think she graduated from DeSoto. She was a beast, man. So shout out to her. She went to the WNBA. Shout out to Coach Z. You know what I'm saying? Me and him coach Little League together. His son is a high prospect in basketball. So I just want to shout them out real quick. But the NCAA finals, the championships as a whole, men and women, I gave it a 3.5 out of 5. And it stays at a 3.5 out of 5. So it's mid, it's touching the rim. I mean, I could watch it, I could check it out. You know what I'm talking about? So, you know what I'm talking about? All right. What else, man? So, I guess I can get them the shout outs, man. Shout out to the Florida Gators. They came back and won. And shout out to UConn girls. So, yeah, it's a 3.5 out of 5. All right. Final Destination Bloodline. The trailer. I gave it a 4 out of 5. I'm definitely going to check it out, man. The trailer was good, man. It gives you a lot of anticipation, seeing what you're going to see. Rest in peace to Tony Todd. That's Candyman. How you doing? But I gave the trailer a 4 out of 5. It's a good trailer. It's Duncan for sure. And I can't wait to see the movie, man. This year, we got a lot of horror coming out. I'm going to see Sinners this weekend. Shout out to Ryan Coogler. I would have did that, but, I already did the trailer for Sinners, so I'm going to do the movie next week. I'm going to try not to give too much out for that. I don't want to be the spoiler, so go see it too. Go see it on Friday or Thursday or whenever it come out, man. Go check it out. So I'm going to see Sinners this week, but the Final Destination Bloodline movie coming out. It's coming out May 16. I'm definitely going to go watch that one as well. So, hey, man, it's a horror fans paradise right now with the movie. So, hey, did it go up and down? It didn't move. It's still a 4 out of 5. The Final Destination Bloodline trailer is still a 4 out of 5. South Beach, Miami, I gave it a 5 out of 5, man. What do y'all give it? You know what I'm saying? Did the stock rise and step fall? I tell you, man, the community, the only problem that I have that I wasn't noticing until one of my partners just said, "Hey, man, notice it. What's good, man, with the WE and all that stuff you got going on?" But what I did notice on South Beach was the customer service, and the customer service the last time we was there was good. So I still gave it a 5 out of 5. It's one of my favorite traveling destinations, maybe my favorite. You know what I'm saying? I got to go to a couple of other spots, maybe some spots overseas, see some different beaches, the whole nine. But me, I gave Miami a 5 out of 5, and the people that spoken. What do you give it? It don't. It's still a 5 out of 5. It's GOAT level, both MJs, man. All right, Tupac, man. He's one of the greatest artists of my time. I think he's the greatest rap artist ever. So I gave him a 5 out of 5. He was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame April 7th, 2017. So I rated him, man, from Thug Life, Cradle to the Grave, Pour Out a Little Liquor, to the features that he was on with Bone Thugs, to Me Against the World, Machiavelli, you know what I'm saying? Uh, All Eyes on Me. He just GOAT level MC, man. He my favorite. He was 5 out of 5. The people spoke, and he's still a 5 out of 5. And the versus mode is one has to go. It was chicken, fish, steak, and shrimp. Me, I would say shrimp because I don't eat shrimp. I tried shrimp. I didn't like shrimp. I'm one of those people that won't say I don't like something, or if I haven't tried it, I have tried it. I just don't like it. Shrimp, it would be shrimp for me. What would it have been for y'all? People have spoken. So, all right, let's get into it, man. This week in the stock room. All right, this week in the stock room, we got The Accountant. I just watched the movie The Accountant this week. This is a damn good movie. The reason we're going to talk about The Accountant because, you know, they got The Accountant 2 coming out April 25th this month. The Accountant 2. I need to go check out the trailer, but part 1 was good, man. I rock with it. So we're going to rate that. Number 2. The Women's MC List. What do you rate the Women's MC List? They got Nicki Minaj as number 1. They didn't have Mia X, Boss on there, or Lil Chat on the list. So we're gonna rate that Women's MC List and what I think about it. All right. Third, we're gonna do the Nico situation, the Tennessee quarterback. I'm not even gonna attempt to say his last name. I'm not rating him. I'm rating his decision. Do you think that it was a smart decision to ask for more money? So do you think his decision making was smart or stupid? Do you think that he gonna get, because you know he can't transfer to another SEC team. He had to go to another division, maybe a Big Ten school. And what people were saying is most of them programs already got their quarterback for next year. So did he do himself bad, or you know? So we're gonna talk about Nico, man. You know what I'm saying? The Tennessee, where he in the portal now, so we can't even call him the Tennessee quarterback. So Nico, all right. My travel destination for this week is New Orleans. The reason I'm doing New Orleans is because this week we have a district meeting there. So I said, hey, let me just rate New Orleans as a whole, you know what I'm saying, as a travel destination. It's one of the places that got great food. The vibes is straight, you know what I'm saying? I like it when I go down there. It's cool, laid back. It's dangerous too. It's not like Memphis or whatever, but it is a dangerous place if you go to the wrong parts. You don't know people, you know what I'm saying? The food, good eating, the festivals. They got Essen Festival. They got the Mardi Gras. They got the Jazz Festival. Just the festivals, the schools, the vibes, the women, the men, the mixing pot, the people. So we're gonna rate that. All right. Number 5, T-Pain featuring Lil Wayne. Can't believe it. I believe it turned some kind of year old. I didn't write it down, but it's a couple of years old. So I said, hey, let me rate that. So we're gonna talk about it, man. Number 6 is Waffle House. The reason Waffle House is on this list is because Waffle House just launched a new waffle for the first time in 10 years. So we're going to talk about the Waffle House. Do you like the Waffle House? Is the Waffle House one of them breakfast spots you'd be like, hey, man, I'm going to the Waffle House? I mean, Waffle House is pretty decent, man. Last time I was in Florida, Tampa, I was with my dog. He was like, man, let's go to the Waffle House. So I was like, let's go to the Waffle House, man. So I like the waffles and different things like that. But if I had to select a breakfast restaurant, I mean, I probably would select the Waffle House, but I'm a IHOP man. I like them pancakes. But we're gonna rate the Waffle House this time. All right, and 7 Celsius energy drinks. Reason I want to do Celsius because I seen somebody was saying they had an issue with Red Bulls. Like, I mean, not trying to drink Red Bulls. She's doing substitution stuff. She's doing substitution stuff on what can she drink to give us some energy other than a Red Bull. So she was trying something different. Me, I drink Celsius sometime. They're a little pricey. So what I've been telling my line brother is I'm trying to cut back on, what I'm saying, buying them so much. Buying one a day can get pricey. So it's, what I'm saying, it's they $3 a can. Small can, but they do work. They do pack a punch where, hey, I do feel it and I will be up. All right. The versus mode for this week, 'cause we doing sports this week. So the versus mode for this week is delete one sport forever. Football is number one. 2, basketball. 3, baseball. Or 4, soccer. Man, I thought about this for a long time because I went to a baseball game, I went to a football game, and I went to a soccer game this year. And I went to I think I went to all 4 sports. I went to a Cowboys game, I went to a Mavericks game, uh, and I went to a Rangers game, baseball, and I went to a soccer game in the U.S. And I'm just be honest with you, man. Maybe my favorite, if I had to rate them in order from favorite festivities of this past year, soccer might be number one on the list because they were crunk. I mean, we were doing a wave. It was a nice time. You know what I'm saying in there. It was fun, the energy, the whole thing. Football gonna always be my love. So football would never go nowhere for me. You know what I'm talking about? I play football. I play college ball. My son's playing college ball right now. Shout out to the little Tommy. He's number 92 for the Kansas Jayhawks. But yeah, man, he got big things, man. Hopefully, I ain't gonna say hopefully next year he gonna be on that draft board. So, uh, hey, he graduating from Kansas this year, so shout out to him. I'm proud of my son. Let's keep it rocking. Let's go on and get into it, man. All right, the counting as a whole, man. It's starting Ben Affleck. I don't know the other guy name. I just always call him Shane from The Walking Dead. If you know, you know. Shane was the best friend at the beginning that he had to, saying had to do something bad to. But dude is a good actor. I think he played a Punisher, the new Punisher on the Punisher series. So he's a damn good actor. Ben is a good actor. He's a character with a disability in this movie, but he's real smart where he figure out things. He can figure out loopholes and you know where they missing money and stuff like that. And it's about him finding some missing parts. I don't know why they hired this man, knowing that he gonna do his job to the extreme because he had the track record. So when they hired him to find the loopholes, he found the loopholes, and then it went from that to trying to cover it up. I don't want to give you all the whole story. Go check out the movie. It's my first time checking out the movie, and when I got it, I enjoyed it, man. I'm gonna be honest. It's one of those action films, and when I went to my little nephew's, my little cousin's birthday party, he turned 1, so shout out to him, Damien. Uh, they was basically talking about it like, yeah, because part 2 is coming out. So basically I got it on the list and I just checked it out because I know part 2 is coming out. Part 2 is coming out April 25th. I'm gonna have to check out the trailer, and I want to see if I want to go watch part 2. So I'm going to rate part 1 first. So I will give it a solid 3.5 out of 5, man. It's one of the movies. It's not like The Beekeeper. The Beekeeper was that action. It's an action film. He could shoot real good. It's one of them films, man, but it's like Ben, though. Ben, I don't know. It's a 3.5 out of 5 for me. What do y'all give it? What do y'all think? Would you do higher? Would you do lower? Let me know in the comments, man. What do you think about the film? But I will go check out the Count Two, or I will check it out when I get a chance. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go to the movies because I'm going to see Sinners this week, and next month I'm going to see Final Destination. I might have to get one of the movie passes though, and just stay in the movies. You know what I'm talking about? All right, this woman's MC list. Let's talk about it, man. This women's MC list. They got Nicki Minaj as number one of a Gangsta Boo, Mia X. I just don't see her as number one. I'm just be honest with you, man. And we could talk about it. You know, I think Lil Kim is better than Nicki Minaj for his rapping, but I get why people will put her number one because she has that pop element to her. And the numbers don't lie for us pop, but that's the same thing with Beyonce. Beyonce don't just do R&B. She do pop music now. She did music with Lady Gaga. Now she doing country music. So far as crossing genres, she got it. You know what I'm saying? She got it for as the number 10. I ain't gonna take nothing from Nicki Minaj. She can't rap. But the list, it ain't got 3D Not T on there. You gotta put her on there, man. Come on. 3D Not T, you gotta put Mia X on there. Mama Mia, y'all ain't got her on the list. Y'all ain't got Boss on the list. I mean, come on, man. It's a couple more females artists that I think that should be on the list that's not on the list. And y'all got the new girls on there. And y'all got people like Doja Cat. Come on, man. Doja Cat. I mean, she's supposed to be blackballed from everything. So I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5, man. 3 out of 5 on the list. And that's generous because I kind of agree with the whole. I can see why people put Nicki Minaj one, Missy, Lauryn Hill is on there, Queen Latifah. What I would do is just reorganize the list and put Mia X on there for sure. She top 5, no doubt. 3D Not T need to be on the list. I don't know if a lot of people know her, but she definitely needs to be on the list. All right. Nico, the quarterback from Tennessee. Let's talk about it, man. The dude asked for more money. He was getting $2 million a year. You know, on top of a full ride scholarship, people paying you, you know what I'm saying, paying for your scholarship. That's half, you know, that's $100,000 a year, a semester or more, you know what I'm saying, at these prestige institutions. And they was giving him $2 million in NIL deals. And he asked for 4 because of the dude from Georgia just left and went to Miami, and they were giving him 4. So he was, I guess he said, "Hey, let me test my negotiating abilities," which cost him because now he cannot transfer to another team in the SEC unless he sit out a year or wait. You know what I'm saying, to a later transfer portal date. And most of these teams already have a quarterback, and then he kind of burnt his britches with Tennessee. So it ain't like, hey man, I'm my bad. I can, you know, I want to be back. You can't be back, man. They been cut ties with you. So his decision making, the decision to ask for more and hit the portal, I thought was a crazy situation. And Tennessee handled it the way they had to, man. They had to cut ties with the guy. Like, hey, man, you been greedy. So his decision, man, I thought it was a dirt decision. I thought it wasn't a smart decision. So I'm gonna give him a 2 out of 5 on pushing this decision. I understand if you don't like the program. If you don't like it, just, you know what I'm saying, hit the portal. You should have hit the portal cordially, just in case, you know what I'm saying, you, hey, like, couldn't find a better landing destination. Now they're looking at like a UNC, which is not, you know, he ain't got a lot of weapons over there. So you're going to have to play to another level, you know. And then he did get them to the playoffs, but they got mollywopped in the first round, man. And they was just saying, hey, they was just looking and saying, like, is this $4 million worth of a quarterback? Should they pay him $4 million? So, all right. Let's talk about it, man. New Orleans is a traveling destination. You got food. I never had a bad dish in New Orleans, man. I remember the first time I went to Baton Rouge for districts. This was like 2002, and they introduced me to crawfish. And I've been used to crawfish hunt. Of course, we used to call them crawdads. We call crawfish hunting. We used to save them as pets, put them in a fish tank, and they would die overnight. But They introduced me to them. I tried them. I'm just not real big on cracking shells that small. Even I tried blue blue crab when I went to Tampa one year, and it's a lot of stuff that you can't eat in that. And I'm not doing that whole sucking the head thing. Pause. But I'm not doing that from the crawfish. You know what I'm saying? But I did have some crawfish cornbread one time when I went down there with one of my dogs from Lake Charles, and his father cooked crawfish cornbread. So if I don't have to crack it and do all that, and I can just eat it, it was decent. I liked it. But the food is always on point in New Orleans. The vibe. I mean, I've been to Essence Festival. If you ever been to Essence Festival as a single man, if you're not going to Essence Festival, bro, you missing out. I mean, it's like 25 to 1. 25 to 1 women. It's, that haven't been to Mardi Gras, but the way that they explain it, the whole culture, the whole vibes and stuff. I've been to the Bayou Classic. What up, L? Bayou Classic was on point. You know what I'm saying? The food. I tried gator tails for the first time. First time I ever had oysters. So New Orleans as a whole, as a travel destination, I will give it a solid 4.5 out of 5. It's not my favorite traveling destination because of those. But the Popeyes chicken is better. I will give them that. The Popeyes chicken is better. I had that. Chicken and watermelons that's flipped from the group with Juvenile. His chicken and watermelon spot was good. He got so many flavors that you could pick from. I liked it that. Like I said, I tried gator tails, charred oysters. Everything been on point for its food. The festival, the Essence Festival was on. It's a great time. It's Essence Festival. They got so many festivals. We may need to go to the Jazz Festival. I want to go to Mardi Gras. We might go to Mardi Gras next year. I got a partner from New Rose, Louisiana. That's down the street from New Orleans, and he go pretty much every year. So we're gonna piggyback ride. Probably go down there next Mardi Gras, so I can check it out. So I can have that on my list. But yeah, it's a place, man. It's a vibe. It's a laid back spot. The food is good, always good. So I have to give New Orleans a 4.5 out of 5 on my traveling destination hit list, man. All right, T-Pain featuring Lil Wayne, Can't Believe It, man. That we're just gonna rate that song. I know it turned. I'm not sure what it turned. I've seen the post. I forgot to write down the post, but I know it's. I think it came out in 2002 or something like that. So that would give it 23 years, man. So the song is like 23 years old. It might be a little younger than that, but the song is hard, man. It was one of them songs that kind of changed the game. And a dude called me T-Pain yesterday. Said, "Man, you look like T-Pain on my live I do Mondays." So the song is hard. It's one of them songs you can play a couple of times. I can listen to it back to back. You know what I'm talking about. It's gonna give you that vibe. You know what I'm saying. You can vibe. You can vibe by yourself. You can vibe with a chick on the song. You know what I'm saying. It's a cool vibe. We used to be cool when it came on in the club. So I kind of judge it from different places you can play it. You can pretty much play it at every place. You ain't got to worry about turning it kids in there. Lil Wayne verse ain't too hard. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them. If we on a road trip and we got kids in the car, you can still listen to it. You can vibe out to it. You know what I'm talking about? So vibes, music, the whole nine. I'm gonna have to give it. I give it a 3.5 out of 5. Man, it's touching the rim for sure. Is it my favorite T-Pain song? Maybe not my favorite, but it's a good song. So I jam it. You know what I'm saying? I keep it in my playlist. I listen to it. You know what I'm talking about? So, all right, let's move on. 6. Let's talk about it. The Waffle House, man. How do you like the Waffle House? What you think about the Waffle House? I mean, I know we used to go to Atlanta every year for a summit. And every year we went to Atlanta, we went to Waffle House was like one of them staple places that everybody likes in Atlanta. It's cool. We got one around the corner from my house. Like I said, when I went to Tampa, me and a brother went to a Waffle House. I don't, when I'm going out of town, I don't like to go to places that I can have, you know what I'm saying, here. But I done been to the Waffle House in a couple of different places, and our Waffle House always smack, man. You can't go wrong with the waffles. They got grilled chicken. I don't know if y'all ever had that grilled chicken, but I had the grilled chicken. I always get a waffle. Some point, man. Story time, man. When I was in, we had districts in Lake Charles one time, and I was in this Waffle House. This is when I was single, and I was talking to this woman, and she ordered. I don't even think that the pork chops is on the list no more, but she ordered a pork chop from the Waffle House, bro. That instantly just kind of stopped the conversation, bro. I was like, nah, I ain't, I'm good. But Waffle House, man, I wouldn't order no pork chop from no Waffle House. I probably, cause but they probably good. You know what I'm talking about? But that was too country for me, man. I mean, ordering pork chops from the Waffle House is crazy. But yeah, I give it a solid 4 out of 5. It ain't my favorite breakfast spot. If I had to choose one, if I had to choose like Waffle House, IHOP, I'm more of an IHOP person. I like them international pancakes. So 4 out of 5. Waffle House is a good eating place, and it's good in other places. So it always come in handy. It's 24 hours. Can't beat it. So it's gonna be hot, man. It's gonna stay hot, man. So what do y'all get Waffle House? 7 Celsius energy drinks. The reason I'm talking about the Celsius energy drinks is because IHOP has fake eggs. But the pancakes though, I usually don't get eggs from IHOP. So them pancakes be hidden. You know what I'm talking about? 4.5. I give it a 4. Give it a solid 4, man. The waffles is good. You know what I'm talking about? But Celsius energy drinks. The reason I'm on these is because I have a friend that's on Snap. She was talking about how she trying to stop from buying Red Bulls, and she had some kind of substitution. So I was thinking in my mind, I was like, Celsius energy drinks is a good substitution. They a little expensive, like I said, like $3 a can. You're gonna spend about $3.25 for a Celsius, but they work. They give you that spark that you need to keep you woke. I know when I go on a road trip, when I was younger, I used to drink a Monster. I used to do crazy stuff when I was younger, when I was on road trips. And I don't suggest nobody doing that. You know what I'm talking about? I used to pop Nodos if I get off work, and I would go on a 4 or 5 hour road trip, and I would do Nodos and Monster energy drinks, different things like that. So Celsius is a more healthier option for as a Red Bull or Monster. I don't drink none of those no more. I don't drink no sodas, nothing like that. When I used to work overnight, so I used to try different things and Nodos and Monsters and stuff. It's stuff that I used to try. Dr. Pepper. That's why I say I can see why people are addicted to a Dr. Pepper. These are Celsius drinks. They got good taste and they work for sure. They give you that little spark. Yeah, this is just a tip. If you're on a road trip and you need a spark, get you a Celsius, get you some sunflower seeds, make sure you have some water. I always say drink a lot of water with this stuff. So get you a Celsius, get you some sunflower seeds. I like them dill pickle joints, so I do the dill pickle joints, Celsius, and I'll be up, man. I could be up for hours, even if I'm tired. If I keep them jaws moving, you'll push through. You know what I'm saying? And we usually do 7-hour trips when we go into Kansas, and we had to go to Kansas City. That's going past Lawrence to go into Kansas City. So by the time we get there, my girl, she get off at 5, and then it's a 7-hour trip. We get there about 1 o'clock or so. I'm gonna be good, man. I'm good to get us there with them sunflower seeds, a Celsius, some water. I'm good to get there. So I say that, man. Celsius is one of the things where I'm cutting back. Like she's saying, she was trying to cut back on Red Bulls. I'm cutting back just because of the cost. They're actually supposed to be healthier for you, especially those that work out and into fitness and doing different things like that. So what I give Celsius, I give it I'm gonna give it a 3.5 out of 5, man. 3.5 out of 5. They got the ones that I like. I like the ones with the fizz. They get that bubbly taste. They got the blue cans, and then they got the one with the ginger in it. I'll do ginger shots in the morning, different stuff like that. They help you with your digestive system and different things like that. So those are like my two favorite tasting beverages. And I also like the Coke. You know, I used to drink the Coke ones. You know what I'm saying? It tastes like it tastes cokey a little bit. I tried the cherry Coke ones. I didn't like those a little bit. And then I had the ones that had the no fizz. I just don't like those. But it's different ones. You know, it's so many different ones. They got a lot of different flavors, but they on point though, man. They all do the job. So you know what I'm saying. The sales, I never tried one. Try it, you'll like them, bro. Get the one with the ginger in it. It's I have to get the names of them. I'll put them in the description. I mean, in the description, whatever. Uh, all right, let's do this versus mode, man, and I'm gonna hop off this thing, man. Um, Versus mode. If you had to delete one sport, which sport would it be, man? And this is hard because I went to all these sport. I went to 4 different sporting events this past year. I went to a football game. I went to Cowboys play the Giants during Thanksgiving. Of course, I do football all fall for my son. We did Kansas City Stadium. So football is definitely not going for me, but it might go for a couple of people. You know, I did a baseball game with the Rangers. It was cool. The food is always a little pricey, but I like eating popcorn at sporting events and the food and different things like that. I usually eat before we get there, but we'll get some stuff, some light stuff like nachos. Uh, they got beef hot dogs now at the ballpark, so I would try the beef hot dogs and different things like that. So basketball, I did a basketball game. I did the Mavericks. My girl, she worked for Michaels, so they had a whole suite. And we went. This Kyrie was playing. It was a cool vibe, but the energy that they show you on TV is not the energy that you get when you're there. It's kind of, I was kind of thrown back from because the first time I went to a Mavericks game, it was live, man. I don't know if I was super excited because I was my chick at the time, she had the low level seats, and I was right there like Dirk, giving a high five to the team. We won that day. It's just the energy. The next time I went, was Kyrie, Luka was still there. It was cool, but it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like the soccer game that I went to. I went to a U.S. soccer game. I mean, it was crunk, man. We were doing a wave in there. It was exciting. Didn't know everything that was going on, but the energy was so electric. So if one sport had to go, which one would it be? Would it be football, basketball, baseball, or soccer? You pick one. It's a hard pick for me. Um, I'm really not into, me and my LB, we was talking about baseball earlier. Yesterday we was talking about baseball and I didn't know somebody. I was like, the only person I know is like Nolan Ryan. I think baseball, it'd be probably baseball to me since I went to that soccer game and it was so crunk. I definitely want to go to a couple more soccer games. I probably want to go to one overseas where they go real crazy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But you got to be safe, man, because I hear they do crazy things, man. Soccer here is different from the world soccer, man. They really serious about soccer and different sports. I heard they be doing the empire in if they make bad calls and stuff like that, so it can get dangerous. And just for as super celebrities, the soccer players on a national, like, global scale be higher athletes. You know what I'm saying? Sometime like I think his name like Rubio or the soccer dude. But yeah, those soccer games was crunk. So I don't know. It's either between baseball, baseball and soccer. Basketball got to stay, and football. Those are our sports. So yeah, the violence of soccer overseas, man, it's crazy, bro. Like why would you even empire something like that? But that money probably great to them, but man, you better not make no bad calls. But y'all pick one, man. Y'all let me know, man. I'm gonna go back over this list, then I'm gonna get off of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know, man. I've been to the baseball games, man. I know it's America's pastime or whatever, but it'll be out of them too. It's a hard pick though. All right. the account, man, y'all know account 2 is coming out this month, April 25th. If you haven't seen the account, go check it out. I gave an account the movie a 3.5 out of 5. That's with Ben Affleck and dude from Walking Dead. I call him Shane from Walking Dead, but he also played the Punisher. All right, Women's MC List, man. I gave it a 3 out of 5. You know, they got Nicki Minaj as #1. I don't know, man. You know, I don't know about that list. They ain't even got Mil X on there, but I did give it a 3 out of 5, man. The list 3 out of 5. I think they need to do some tweaks though. Really know what the fans want. You know, pick the fans. They got these new artists on there like Doja Cat and the other girl, the Doski girl or whatever. And everybody like, all right, she go hard or whatever, you know, whatever. But all right, number 3 was Nico, the Tennessee quarterback. I just want to judge his decision. You thought it was a smart decision to go against Tennessee for $2 more million because he was making 2, he wanted to make 4, and they said no, and he in the portal or whatever. So I gave his decision, making skills a 2 out of 5. I thought it was dirt, man. You was in a good situation. You ain't really gonna find nothing better. You're gonna have to go out of the SEC to a ACC or a Big Ten school, and all these Big Ten schools pretty much got their quarterbacks. So all the top dog schools that you thought you was gonna get recruit from, they already got quarterbacks, man. They already got people that's ready. All right, number 4, New Orleans, man. As a whole, as a travel destination. If you haven't been to New Orleans is one of those places, man. It's high on my travel list. I gave New Orleans a 4.5 out of 5. The food is always good. The Essence Festival was live. The Bayou Classic was live, even though you had to be young to go there, man, because they about that action down there on Canal Street. It was a lot of running. So I didn't really like that part, but the whole thing is a vibe, the city, you know what I'm saying? I liked it. I like New Orleans. It's a 4.5 out of 5. T-Pain featuring Lil Wayne, Can't Believe It. The song turns a year old today. I don't know what. I think it came out in 2002. So I'm not sure though, but the song as a whole is a cool vibe. You can listen to it in your car. You can listen to it at home. You can listen to it with kids in the room. The whole 9. So I give it a 3.5 out of 5. The Waffle House as a whole, man. You know, Waffle House just launched a new waffle for the first time in over 10 years. So I say, hey, man, let's rate the Waffle House. It's not the place that I would, if they say, hey, let's do a breakfast spot, I'm going to IHOP for those pancakes. But Waffle House is one of the places that I've been in different areas, like different cities. So I gave it a 4 out of 5, man, for the Waffle House. All right, and 7 is the Celsius energy drinks. I gave Celsius energy drinks a 3.5 out of 5. I do drink them. I do like them. They taste good. You know what I'm saying? They give you that little buzz, give you a little spark. Stay up. You know what I'm saying? They good for traveling. Get your sunflower seeds. Get you some water. Just put you up on game. You know what I'm talking about? All right. In versus mode, if you had to delete one sport, well, which sport would it be? Would it be football? Would it be basketball, baseball, or soccer? That's a hard decision, man. I've been in all 4 of those sports this past year. And, hey, man, what would you pick? Which one would you delete? So, but I'm going to hop off this thing, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. This is the Critic versus the People. Every Tuesday at 5, I will be going live with different topics. We in the stock room where stocks rise and stocks fall. Make sure y'all comment. Tell a friend to comment. And if y'all like it better than I like it, then it go up. If you don't, then it go down. So we'll know next week. So I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace.